in here, and I'm glad to announce y'all guys really liked the working day and night shift tutorial. So now I'm going to give you a new video because based on the new updates with Rec Room recently, there's now been a new configuration menu with the Maker Pen. So I'm going to start off scratch so that y'all guys know what to do, and plus it has been a little bit of there's been a little bit of there's been a little bit of confusion. So let's get started. All right, so first you got to grab your Maker Pen. You can also go to your watch, go to the home page. Yep, yeah, I see you, Snowy. Hey, Snowy. All right, go to the backpack on your watch, and then go click the Maker Pen. You can favorite it to pull it from your back. So there you go. So once you do that, you go flip up the menu, and you go to the Open Palette. Darn, that sucks. Alright, so, first off, you need to head to Gadgets. Go to Other Gadgets. Wait, not Other Gadgets. My bad. Alright, go to Gizmos. No, wait, not Gizmos. Yeah, this is completely unscripted. Okay, go to Other Chips. My bad. Go to Other Chips, and then go to the second page. And you'll see a state machine, and the state chip. So first off, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to set up a state machine with 2 states. Alright. Alright, so first off, you got to have your wire tool. Alright, so you're going to have your wire tool equipped with a button, and you're also going to need a Skydome chip. Gonna grab 2 of those right in front of the states, as well as doing like that. So first off, based on what we have here, we now have all the tools that we need. But what we're forgetting is go to Other Gadgets, go to the third page, and then you'll press Text. So just to let you know, based on the confusion from the past video, I said optional text. So, let me fix that real quick. So, it's just a regular text. So, I'm very sorry for making that mistake. Alright, and what you're going to need to put there is time. So, what you're going to put there is time. And then you're going to clone it right below it. You're going to clone it right below the text value. You're going to clone it right below the original text. And then you're going to erase that message. And now what you're going to be putting here, what you're going to be putting here is night. And then for message 0, you put night, and then message 1, you put day. Probably the other way around. I'll fix that in just a second whenever it works. So we have our thing. You know what? Let me just put the night thing. Okay, day. And then put the message 1 tonight. Just for the complete configurations. Alright, so, yeah, as you saw, there was a new configuration menu before I go on. So, you see that there's this new screen tab instead of the little buttons to the right and stuff. To where you could just press it on there, which I'm not really a big fan of, but I guess I can go with it because it's the new updates to Rec Room. So, first off, you need your wire tool once again. And what you're going to do is have this state machine wire to this state. And what you're going to do as well, you're going to wire the state right here over right to this state. Now, back in the last video, it works the exact same way. So you turn it straight back where it does this clicking vibe thing. But we do not want that, so we go to the Configure tab, go to the first state, go to the minute, time, and state value, and put 300 seconds. So you see, it's now stuck on this state. Now what you're going to need to do is put the exact same thing over to the other state. 300. Make sure to keep that 300. It gives it both a time limit of 5 minutes between each state. So it's like for a segment of a day shift and a segment of a night shift. Now, this is basically scripted like my last video. but it's unscripted. So what we're gonna need, like you can style this up on the configuration menu just to be okay, and then you scroll down to the state name. Now what you're going to need to do is you just want to put that one to day, and you're gonna put the other one to night to make it feel more so that it's more organized. So it does help out a lot, but I never usually use it. I just wire them up. So you also still need the configuration tool on your maker pen, and you're going to put on the first Skydome chip. Now this, based on my last video, you cannot do it that other way anymore. There's now this new configuration menu, as I'm saying right now, so it's going to be a little more difficult than it used to be. Because you see, there's all these new setups, rather than just colors. So you're going to go with the sky bottom color first, and the day is going to be exactly the same. Just keep it like that. Or if you want to do it like this way, you can do blue, or like you can do green. Well, that's the sky bottom color. All right, do blue, and then do a sky top color with blue. Now, and then the ground bottom color is, let me find it. I just found it, green. And then the ground top color is green as well as the horizon color. The horizon color has been here before. It's just that I couldn't change it. I didn't change it last time. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to do with the horizon color, it merges within the sky as well as the ground color. So we're probably going best to use blue, because it fits more with a cartoony aesthetic for FNAF themed rooms or something like that, as well as just like cartoony rooms in general. So what you're going to need to do for that, you're just going to keep it that way, and it's very simple, but also a little difficult because of the new menu design. And now we're working on the night system. Now what we're going to need to do is we're going to change all the colors to the black color, which is the last color of the configuration menu. Now, even the horizon color, so don't forget about that like I did in the last video. Now you see it's completely black. Alright. So now we have both of those set up. Now what we're going to need to do is grab our wire tool, and you're going to see these two pins right here. There is an enable and a disable piece on the Skydome chips. What you're going to need to do is grab the put the enable tool to the green pin of this state right here, because this coordinates with the day system. So what you're going to need to put here, it's now changed directly to the day shift. Now, go to the disable, and what you're going to need to do is go to the night setup. Go to the night state, and then go to the green pin there. So how it works is that it keeps in that state until it's left that state. And then do the exact same thing, but the opposite directions. So enable is gonna go right here into this pin instead of this state. So what you're gonna need to do, you're gonna need to wire up the enable wire to the night state to the night state into the green pin in the in state value, and then go to the disable and go to the green pin in the day state into the in state value, and you'll see the out is 1 and then the out is 0. Make sure that's completely correct, and then we can do some advanced setup here. So now you have the full entire thing working properly. So now what you need to do, you can just recolor these to make it look more brighter. See? It looks completely fine. 5 minutes. 5 minutes in each segment. That's like the best that you could do for like a day and night shift. Give some time between segments. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna put you're gonna pick a different you're gonna pick a couple of different recolor material. You can gonna recolor your thing. Whatever you do, that's completely optional. You can keep it the same, keep it red. But I'd probably recommend you to put it a different color, like white, for example, or neon white, just in case if it's going dark or stuff like that. Alright, we're probably going to do this a little wrong, so it's going to take a little bit. So what we're going to need to do is going to take the text selector into the in-state value, and then take the text variable to here. And now it should probably say something. Ah, there we go. So we need the text variable B into the end state of the day state, and then the text selector into the night state into the end state value, like the Skydome chips. Well, there you go, a actual day and night system. Well, I hope you guys liked this video. It was just a short remake of the last video because you can't do that. You can't do it in that way anymore, which is sad. Because this game is awesome, but it also has a little mixed. I also have a couple of mixed feelings about the game and how they're going with it. But I still follow it and support it. It's just that it's a little concerning for me, as well as for other players. So I hope you guys like this short little tutorial. See you guys. Have a Happytune time.